What's going on, family? It's your dog Artman the Great. We're back with another boxing conversation. Look, we just doing our thing, man. Enjoying life, working hard, getting to it, all that. We got these good fights coming up. Got motherfucking David versus David. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That shit's gonna be a banger. So, Art, man, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, bro. You just in here working on a couple sketches. Not too many, just a couple. Yeah, man, Canelo, he really outdid himself with this one, man. He definitely did. He definitely did. And I ain't mad at him because I wouldn't want to fight a motherfucker like David Benavidez either. You know what I'm saying? But for 50 million, I definitely would. I just don't get it though. Like, dude, you don't believe in yourself that much? You that scary that you really believe this dude's gonna hurt you that bad that you don't even want to test your skills against him? Like, man, like, what do you have to lose, nigga? You already got a couple L's on your fucking back. Said Canelo might be on a retirement tour low key, like Julio Cesar Chavez. Maybe right, man. I wouldn't doubt it one bit. Canelo, he moving real shaky right now, like real shaky, like dude. But I get it. You know what I'm thinking? In my head, this is what I'm thinking. Canelo knows he got a lot of money. Canelo knows he got some decent money. Hold on. Let me get back to what I was saying. Yeah. What I'm thinking is Canelo knows he got some decent money. So instead of like risking it and possibly getting knocked out at this point in his career, you might as well just cruise to retirement. You know, the fans and media are already eating you up and saying you're the best thing since sliced bread. Ain't no point in fighting no killer like David Benavidez right now. See, that's how I vision he's thinking, because that's the only logical way I can put it. Because ain't no way that a man will be willing to turn down $50 million unless they already got it and they don't want to get knocked out. And the sad part is, it's like, dude, you being put on Front Street now. David, not David, but I could be chilling in the crib for hours not doing shit. But when I'm online, that's when everybody hit me up. But anyways, yeah, back to what I was saying. These dudes, Canelo, he just like he making his legacy look crazy right now. because it's like, dude, yeah, you beat Shea Mosley in fucking 2010 or some shit, but goddamn, it's fucking 2023. What are you doing now? Why are you in the game if you're trying to go backwards? Why you hustling backwards, nigga? Shit don't make no sense. This motherfucker sound like looking like he's scared. And I get it. I've seen David Morrell fight live. You not David Morrell. I seen what's his name? David Benavidez disperse a fucking Caleb Plant. And it looked like, he could have got him out of there. And I feel like Canelo know that he doesn't have the legs like Caleb Plant to escape an attack like coming from David Benavidez. So he trying to play it smooth, play it cool. He trying to play it smooth, And I get it. Like niggas rather like not risk it. But then again, he could be putting himself in a situation where him thinking that this advanced cherry picking that he's doing is gonna get him a W over Charlo. I wouldn't be surprised if Charlo shows up. The Charlo who fought Derevchenko shows up. I wouldn't be surprised. Like be retirement tour. No, real shit. And what I've been hearing lately is like it's just sounding real crazy. Like, how you gonna call yourself the man, but you making shaky moves like this? But David Benavidez versus David Morrell. Oh my god, man, that is a good fucking fight, dude. A good fucking fight. But you know what it got me thinking sometimes? It got me thinking. You know how folks be like, "Oh, the fight needs to marinate. It needs to marinate." Nigga, it seems like they put that shit in the marination and took that shit right out and threw it right in the frying pan because boy oh boy, this is not an easy fight for David Benavidez. If anything, I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all, and I'm about to post this on Twitter. Unpopular take: David Morrell is actually a harder fight for Benavidez than Canelo Alvarez. Some folks may not agree. Some folks may not agree, and I'm cool with that. But from what I'm seeing, hmm, for what I'm seeing, I think it's a tough fight. Say yes, sir. The ref saved Plant. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I was picking Plant in that fight too. I think. Yeah, man. That ref. He said he definitely saved his ass, and it's okay. But Canelo, I feel like Canelo looks at a fight from a totally different lens than we do. He looks at it as in, yeah, this guy's good at this and good at that, but I'm not good at that or good at this exactly. You know, so he thinks about his style matching up against a Benavidez style, and it's not good. That motherfucker has no legs. I mean, he has legs, but he don't got no legs. If you get what I'm saying, bro. Canelo's flat footed as fuck. Excuse me while I'm over here eating and shit. But yeah, it's the truth, dog. Canelo is really flat footed, and some believe that he's gone down hills. He's not really that guy like he was performance wise, and I feel like that could be true, but also it could just be his style. You know, maybe it's just his style, dude. It doesn't mesh well with certain fighters like Bivol. Even in the Plant fight, Plant was winning some of them rounds. Yeah, man. Plant was winning definitely on them, winning some of them rounds. But the thing is, he fell short stamina wise, and I'm surprised that he got outgassed besides before Canelo, because Canelo usually has some stamina problems lately, man. Canelo's stamina ain't the best, and that's one of the reasons why he can't fight Benavidez next. Imagine trying to fight David Benavidez and your gas tank on E. Y'all, somebody was calling me. I swear, like I said, nobody calls me a time on live. But yeah, people been saying Canelo deserves a break since that Mayweather text that ass. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit too. Let's get knocked the fuck out. What's going on, brother?
What's up, brothers? Blessings to you, my dogs. Cracking.
Shit, I'm over here talking about this Canelo Benavidez Charlo Morel situation. This shit just funny as hell if you think about it, man. Like once again, when we think that we got Canelo cornered, that nigga finds a way out of that shit.
I don't think with a Charlo fight, I think he might have cornered himself into some a cherry pick gone wrong, boy. I just don't think it's gonna be easy like people think if he does fight Charlo. I think Charlo might put hands on that man for real, even with the inactivity.
And
So I,
I want to believe that, bro. I really do. I really do.
man, he getting top notch sparring, bro. He in there with his brother. He in there with Morel. He in there with Law. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's
who's to
true.
say what shape he in?
And that's what
You
I'm
know?
thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking, bro.
If all them people, he might get in there with Spence. If all them people pushing him in that gym and they know Canelo on deck, I can't see him. playing any game in training and preparations. If anything, I can see him overtraining. You know what I mean? But I just can't see him taking this lightly or coming in not prepared, bro. You know, but we know inactivity is a thing, though. But or maybe I'm just blindly having
I
faith for my
wouldn't be
boy because you know,
surprised. This is what I want to believe. I want to believe that Charlo, yeah, he been inactive, but he's actually using this as a tactic to get a Canelo fight.
you gotta be
And
mind. You
that
gotta be keep in mind. He got to turn down twice by Munguia and Canelo. So, shit, some of this inactivity is because shit niggas turning them down too.
yeah, definitely.
I just think he got a strong ass jab. He's very athletic, and he's bigger than what people think. You know, so
And
all
now
them
he's gonna
little
be coming
issues
out once 168.
gonna be able to eat for real. He gonna be gravy. And that's what I'm saying. Him sparring Morrell, bro. Him sparring his brother Spence. I don't know how they getting down there in Texas, but I'm thinking with all that with Ronnie Shields, I don't think they gonna let him go into that fight where and then I don't know about his injury. They said it was an injury, but I don't. All I really been hearing is the legal
I
word
don't
is
think that
it
was
was
an
an
injury
injury.
for real.
I don't think it was an injury. So if barring it, if that man really didn't have a serious injury and he just coming off there from all this legal shit, man, I could see if it was an injury that we didn't know about. But if this man 100% healthy, it's gonna be a rough night for Canelo. I think he might have bit off the wrong situation. He should have went to another one of the Euro
But think
funds.
about this though, brother. Think about this, brother. If Canelo happens to beat Charlo, he's gonna be off the hook. You know that, right?
Not if David can beat Morrell. I mean, if Benavidez could beat Morrell, which I don't think is going to happen. But if by chance that David Benavidez keeps his way, because a lot of people shitting on this Charlo fight, a lot of people not giving it the credit I'm giving it. I just been screaming for it for years, but I'm seeing a timeline full of people saying this ain't the fight and he cherry picking them and Charlo don't deserve it.
It,
Blah
it
blah
just sound
blah.
it just sound crazy to me because I've been waiting so damn long, and now you want to fight this dude.
And I can respect that, and that's where most people saying it too. So that's why I'm saying if he beat him, it's to be expected by a lot of people. So I think he still ain't off the hook fully because if David Benavidez could once again somehow beat Morrell, then shit, I think the smoke is still on him to fight David Benavidez, and that's why I hope he does beat Morrell. So Canelo can't use that as no excuse because I can see
Bruh,
that
if
being out
Morrell
right
beat
now.
Benavidez, nigga, there
It's
is
over.
no
We never
fucking
getting that fight.
way. There is no way Canelo fighting Morrell. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't no way. He gonna vacate. He gonna say I'm too
Yeah.
big for that weight class and try to fight somebody at 180, bro.
Yeah, and for real, like I'm reading what your man said. He said Charlo gonna come back because he has no choice. I mean, I think he was coming back no matter what. But I also think fuck a tune-up. Like this is the biggest payday ever that you might not ever get again. And it's a fight you've been earned already, you've been vying for and all this old shit. So I think he was coming back regardless, but this is a no-brainer to take this. I don't fuck a tune-up. Everybody, you take a tune-up. I'm like, you're gonna pass on. And that's just like how people saying that David
I would say fuck
Benavidez
that
duck
tune up too,
Morrell.
bro.
Yeah, that's like people saying Benavidez ducked Canelo because he had a fight with Morrell, bro. If you think Canelo would have made that call to Benavidez, man, you know that Morrell fight wouldn't be happening, bro. Like they could
That
they could
Morrell
kill
fight
all
would have
that
got
shit.
scrapped.
Yeah, immediately. Like so that's just a
These
convenient
niggas
excuse
be
for
they be doing that shit on purpose, bro.
they be
Trying to
trolling
stir
us,
up the
bro.
pot.
Yeah, straight up. Because ain't no way you can defend Canelo after this Badu Jack, no fighting Benavidez, like
The
all that
Badu
hate
Jack
they.
situation made it 10 times worse.
And I'm so glad Badu and Baval are standing their ground and speaking out on this shit and not keeping it behind the scenes and letting people still be under the Canelo matrix. You know what I mean? Like I'm glad them brothers speaking out and exposing that shit because that's some bogus. You gonna try to fight that man at cruiser, but make him drop
Bivol
20
mad.
pounds. Like,
Bivol high key mad at Canelo because it's like, man, why the fuck y'all still saying this guy is somebody? I whooped this nigga's ass easy.
and and the weakness in you not giving me a shot at the 168 belt is so weak. Like how do I don't even see how that can be explained by somebody. Like I got my partner, big Canelo fan. He was Canelo called a shot steal. I'm like, bro, it ain't like he asking them for some lion's share of the pot. He asking for them belts. Like you fought for mine and lost. Let me try for yours and see where I land with it. You know what I mean? But
Canelo fans
Canelo
don't
don't want
believe in
that.
fairness. They always want Canelo to have some type of advantage. I learned that
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah, then they try to say Floyd did it too. I just don't. You're lying. Floyd fought prime niggas. He fought prime elite fighters. Even people like Canelo, who y'all had beating him. Canelo wasn't in his
Floyd
prime, man.
Canelo fighting
Oscar
Benavidez
beat
is
Chavez
equivalent.
at 23.
Canelo fighting Benavidez is equivalent to Floyd Mayweather fighting Canelo.
How's he selling?
The
How's
reason
he
why I say
selling?
that is because you're the older fighter champion, and there's this young guy who's knocking motherfuckers out, calling you out.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And he got fanfare. You can't make it seem like he just like you
Like
could
he's
play
some bum.
David. You could play David Morrell a little bit right now. You can play him like a little oak right now because he ain't earned nothing. Like he ain't even got no plant. He ain't got nothing on him. You know what I'm saying? No, Usta got whatever. Like he ain't got no bodies to really claim. So Canelo could play Morrell a certain way, but he can't treat David Benavidez with that, especially with Mike
Nope.
Tyson
And
putting
the
the
fans
sauce
won't
on
let
it.
him. The fans
Yeah,
won't let him.
yeah, I love
Bro, it's
that.
gotten so bad that even like Cesar Chavez Sr. saying shit like it. All the dudes like, man, you tripping. Like, what is going on with this guy?
Where's the Mexican pride? SA, where's the Mexican pride? SA, because you out here Euro
And you
bashing.
know how I know it's bad? So I be on TikTok sometimes watching the little TikTok videos of boxing, even though how annoying that shit is. I'm watching that shit, right? And there's this thing where they showing like the Mexican greats, and then they got Canelo on there. Man, in all the comment section, every other comment is, yeah, this would have been a nice video for Mexican greats if you didn't have Canelo on there. Like they
And
really
that's
not fucking with
crazy.
that dude for they
Because
not
Canelo
fucking
could
with
have
him like
clipped
that.
that just by fighting two or three fighters. Like he could have got Triple G in there early, especially that third one. You could have fought a Charlo. You wouldn't even get this disrespect if you'd have just fought, even if you'd have lost. You
Bro, you
wouldn't
would have
be
got
getting this
more respect
disrespect.
losing to
Yeah.
Charlo. You would have got more respect losing to
Especially at that
Charlo
time when they made
than
that
Bivol.
franchise belt. Exactly. Exactly. And you say money ain't everything. He needs a tune up. He's selling out. How are you selling out if you feel like you're ready? Like how do you know if he don't feel like in his heart he ready for this? Like that's not selling out, bro. That's
It's up to him. If he signed the contract and said
yeah.
he want to do, it, he want to do it. But a lot of just how fishy this game is, a lot of folks be feeling like this could be a cash out for Charlo.
I could see that if he was on his way out or was like on some losing streak or anything, like this man was the reason they created the franchise belt. I don't see
He is, and
how
he needs to act like it.
hasn't he acted like it? Like he just ain't been fighting, and they turned him down. Canelo turned down when they had the $100 million deal. Dan Munguia turned him down. Triple G and them, all Murata was doing nothing to acquire the green belt. I've never seen a green belt just not wanted by nobody because they know the nigga who got it a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
He said,
this,
money ain't everything. He needs a tune up. He's selling out to Canelo. He should have standards like Bivol and Jack. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you said, it could be up to him how he feel, how he want to
yeah, what I'm
take it.
saying, selling out is a strong accusation. If a man at home feeling like I've been out the ring due to legal problems and marital problems with my kids, but now I'm getting the call for the fight that I've been earned and I've been wanting for all these years, and I feel like I don't need to tune up, and we don't know how good. And back to what we were saying, it ain't like he coming off an injury or something, so it ain't like we don't know what we getting into. Like we just don't know if he gonna have some ring rust on him. Other than that, we ain't got to worry about no shoulder, no back, or no. I think dude might be primed to go. And then who's to say all this time he ain't been in the gym training his ass off? People be looking at videos of motherfucker had clothes on and say he gained weight. You ain't even see his physique. You just look it up the clothes. These niggas wear big ass clothes. But no, it's good though. I'm loving it though, bro. And I see that
And him being bigger actually is going to help him because he wouldn't have to cut that much weight. To let you speak. Okay, let me drop the link in real quick. I'm about to drop the link in the chat.
and that jab Canelo, I mean that jab Charlo got is beastly. It's one of the a few guys I've seen drop multiple guys with a jab. Like they're gonna be in
I
Canelo's
know,
face
but that
all
was
night.
so long ago.
I mean, what 4 years ago, 3 years ago, like the boy 50 or something. That man 32, 33 years
I
old. Like,
know, and you know what makes me feel like this ain't that, because Canelo a little rusty his damn self,
and
regardless if he's fighting this nigga.
that's what levels it up too. Like, it ain't like Canelo looking the sharpest out here, and he ain't been fighting no FBAs no way. Like, come on, bro. Like, Canelo don't be fighting no prime. Man, don't get me started on Canelo. Canelo whole resume got asterisks on it for either hydration causes or catching motherfuckers at weak points, and you know, fighting Kovalev 6 weeks after the yard, or fighting
This
the
whole
old
Canelo
Cotto.
resume should be blowing me, like,
I
bro,
told you every name got an asterisk on it to me
I
though.
don't give
Like,
a fuck that he beat Shane Mosley in 2000, the early 2010s.
but how about Amir Khan years later? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just nah, you don't get props for whooping Amir Khan and beating up Cotto when you making up weight classes at 155 and shit, and
But see, when you
not
start talking
fighting
like
Boo
that, they
Boo,
gonna
but
call
fight
you a
Liam
hater.
Smith. You don't want the WBO belt when Boo Boo got it, but when Liam got it, you quick to go get it. You know, when Benavidez had that 168 strap, you was mad at Mauricio Sulaiman at the time. You wasn't even fucking with the belt. Soon as he dropped it on that little pound or two off the scale, here you go, Yildirim, the mandatory. You're like, ah, crazy. Like, that dude get off. But when you making commas like he making, bro, especially in this game, you know, you could expect a lot of foolery.
But
That
shout out
nigga,
to
bro.
my dude, Pretty Boy Sports ENT. What's
What's
going
up
on,
with
brother?
y'all, man?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, now the point I was making, this is the point I'm making with the Canelo thing. When I said he's selling out, I don't mean like he's selling out like he finna dive, but I'm just saying it's desperation. It's desperate. The man got mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? Which he's on. I am an athlete crying and stuff. I feel for the bro.
I'm listening.
Oh, I think he went out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that man was crying though.
Man, nigga that went through hell and back with his kids and his wife. I don't even like. We could call that
What's up
mental
with
health,
that? What?
nigga. Hey, look, bro. Let me tell you something. We can call that mental health, but I'm the same mug, brother. I went through things that should take you there, and when you talk about it, it takes you there. Like, it's not a mental. I personally don't consider that a mental health problem. I just think you went through some hellacious shit with a hellacious woman taking your kids all through there. I'm reading the articles, and she, you know, the shit she posts, that's terrible, man. To be riding the wave of your life and everything you cared about. And you know, he used to get into. I be reading a lot of signs with Jamel and Jamal. They used to get into it about her. Like, Jamel
Yeah, they
never
did.
liked her.
They definitely did. They
Yeah,
definitely did.
I
But
would just tell the Art. No, go ahead and finish what you saying. Yeah, cut out. But go ahead and finish what you saying, bro.
my bad, bro. Yeah, but now what I'm saying is, you know, we all go through stuff, but everybody carries shit different, man. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Me and you might be tougher than him because I done been through way worse too. But you know what I'm saying? Me and you don't got the skill he got neither to do what he do. So
Yeah.
all I'm saying is a tune up just to see where he at off of a 2-year layoff would not hurt because and when I said the sellout part is mean he's selling out to the legacy of Canelo because Canelo and his fans are not gonna fucking shut up about oh he didn't deserve it. We told you, we told you. I just want the man to be in the best shape and the best predicament. And I feel
And
like
I 100%
Canelo,
agree with you on that. It couldn't help to get a tune up. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to get a tune up right now.
yeah, that's all I'm saying. Just so we
Yeah, I
can see,
respect it.
just because we can see where he's at, because I want the best Charlo to go against Canelo so these people can shut the hell up because we know what he can do. But again, like I
So let
said,
me ask you this. Pardon me. If he go against a
uh-huh.
selecting, is that like? I don't think that prepares him for a Canelo. I don't think that's
I think it helps
Cause
shake
what
ring
if
rust
Select's
off
a
of
tough
him.
fight for that nigga? Like, damn, like
Yeah. Like I just think it shakes ring rust off because I don't think Ryder prepared him for Charlo, but he got some ring rust off. It's kind of like with Bud and Spence. Like you know, Bud been fighting bums and cans, but he's got the rust off of him. He's been active. He's been fighting. So that's all I'm saying. So this is gonna be the biggest stage Charlo's ever been on. This you know what I mean, this is his one chance, and I'm like, you know, I just want to see him prepared. I just want him to go in there and you know just at least have a tune up, just knock some of that rust off because Canelo ain't no hoe, you know what I'm saying? He's not what he used to be, and I don't like a lot of stuff that he does now, But Canelo ain't no hoe. He can still fight.
No, he definitely can.
You know, Canelo ain't no hoe now. It ain't like he going in there and fighting a bum or he fighting Ryan Garcia or something. He's
And I
fighting
feel like
a really,
for like him being desperate, I wouldn't be surprised if he agreed to any stipulation, no drug testing, none of that shit.
And that's what I'm afraid of, man. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. Like he just like him accepting anything and it's just making Canelo's legend grow more. You know, people gonna swipe that under the rug. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like and then but we told y'all for years Charlo didn't deserve a fight because the same people, like the random
And that's
Negro
gonna
dude.
satisfy his WBC mandatory. So that's the end of that.
I think if I'm like because of the not outside the me rooting for Charlo, I think the talents that he possessed would have gave Canelo a problem then, and I think it's going to give him a problem now. You know, just his footwork, his movement, his jab. I've always felt like that would give Canelo a lot of problems. So I just feel like if he get in the proper sparring, and then back to what we were saying, he's not coming off an injury. Even when I think about when I went to the Spence Garcia fight, I was worried about Spence coming back after that long layoff, and he had ring rust. But keep in mind that was ring rust off a hellacious accident. Like, you know, I just feel like if my boy in that gym and he's sparring with Morrell, sparring with his brother, sparring with Laura, and sparring with them guys, and really getting himself there, I feel like he's worked to that point to where I don't turn this down. And I just felt like selling out was just an extreme turn, but I feel what you're saying overall though. But I just feel like if he woke up and he just felt like, man, I could do this shit because I've been ready for this nigga forever. Fuck this tune-up. And he might shake me. If anything happened, he might shake me. If I look too good against a Selecki or whoever they put me in,
I might never get this opportunity.
So it's like a catch-22 to where pass this up?
You're right.
You know, you wake up in the morning, just thinking you Charlo. You wake up in the morning thinking about this shit. It's like I've been wanting this shot forever, and it's the biggest payday I'm gonna ever get. Like, and if I could pull this off, the game shifts totally in my direction. That's one you just got to get up for. You feel me?
Hey, look at it like this. This kind of how I see it. Like when you mentioned Spence, I think Spence is a different cat. That's a different guy, and his mentality is different because you see what Charlo is like. Like me and you were saying, like this mental health stuff really shouldn't be a big deal, but it is.
Like you say, everybody take things differently. Yeah,
right. And everybody carry different, but at the same time, look at what Spence been through and the mental fortitude that it really took to come back. He literally like almost died. Like Charlo's kind of just. It makes me question his mentality. It makes me question, you know what I mean? Like
I always felt like Charlo was a tad bit weak mentally. Like just even before this, like even just in interviews, I'd be like, he just say the wrong thing. Sometimes he feel unsure of himself. He just kind of, I just be like, So you might be right about that because I've always felt like that about my dude. I love
Charlo. I love both of them. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I love both of the Charlos, but I just think mentally you giving Canelo that edge. And you know, like I said, all I'm saying is, of course, I want to see the fight. I just really hope he takes a tune up because he didn't look too hot in his last fight either. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I'm just look. Canelo can fuck around and retire after a W over Charlo, bro.
Exactly.
That's I feel like, man.
He can.
If he's,
I can see him now. I ain't hungry, and I won't do no more.
Canelo can retire and be like, you see, I fought the guy that everybody said I was doing. I was ducking for years. His fans not gonna give a fuck about no 2-year layoff or none of that shit. We already see how petty they are. They don't care about none of that.
All they care about is the W. As long as they get that W, that's all they care about.
That's all they care about. They don't care.
Only way he gets off retirement and not fighting Benavidez if Benavidez lose to Morrell. But I feel like if Benavidez beat Morrell, the pressure's still on Canelo. I don't think he gets off the hook because nobody was asking for this Charlo fight but me probably. You feel me? So this out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers ain't really feeling it like this. So
with this David Benavidez Morrell situation, I feel like a lot of people falling into that main character syndrome, thinking, because David Benavidez is popular and all that he's just gonna get through Morrell. Like, nah, nigga.
Nah, that's gonna be hard, bro.
You gotta keep in mind.
That's hard, bro.
You gotta keep in mind. Morrell signed to the same nigga who signed Benavidez. You never know. They can replace his ass tomorrow, nigga. It's all about the money.
And
bro.
They might feel like David a better. You know, you never know what's going on, bro. Because I just don't see how they made that fight happen like that. Like, because if I'm Samson, whatever the dude name is, I wouldn't have made that fight between them two yet. I guess one of them gonna get Canelo at some point. But if I fought so hard to get Benavidez to this point, I don't feed him to Maria. Like your man in the
Exactly.
comments
That's
said
that's
that
feeding
that
your
he
man's like.
overhyped. That he's not. That your man in the comments said he overhyped. But I'm like, based on what I'm seeing, people use that word so quick. If we see a good fighter and he looking good, we gonna say it. So it ain't overhyping him.
We ain't said this nigga no fucking all time great. We
Right.
just saying, look,
Yeah.
for what we see over the years in boxing, a fucking southpaw Cuban that's athletic with power is
Dangerous.
very fucking dangerous. I don't care what
Yes.
anybody say. That nigga can have 3 fights. The
Exactly.
fuck? That's you. Just look at the
Exactly.
dude.
A
And I
strong,
agree.
well, a powerful Laura, like just because
Right.
I'm
A
trying to
power.
think
Right.
who
Yeah,
That's
I could
perfect.
who I
That's
could
perfect.
compare him to, like, and even with
That's
Laura
a
didn't
perfect
have the
comparison.
offensive explosiveness that Morrell got. Morrell is stepping to you, like he not playing distance or
Nah,
nothing.
he
He
sure
coming
ain't.
for blood. I love good man. He's
Hey,
southpaw
hey,
too.
hey, hey, bro. I boxed like my whole life, but I was been like in the amateur, whatever. And so you know the guy that he was originally supposed to fight in his last fight, Atabico, he trains at our gym, and we were worried for him. Like we was literally worried for him because this dude been putting people in hospital and shit. But we were literally worried for him. So I mean I kind of hate he didn't get his shot, but I'm also kind of because
glad he didn't.
Man.
we kind of know what would have happened.
Cause what's the dude he put hands on that Canelo gave condolences to, but then acted like he didn't know who Morrell was?
Was
What
right.
was yeah, what was dude's name? It was some type of
That
Russian
that
cat, but
that
man,
Russian
that was
dude, and you know them type of
brutal.
dudes ain't easy to stop.
That's what I'm saying. Morrell did him greasy, bro. That nigga face was rearranged. I just feel
Exactly.
like Morrell is a problem, and with that southpaw shit. And then I read that Benavidez ain't fought many southpaws, or it's been a while since he fought a southpaw. And I don't be thinking cats really get that. I even be telling you that about Devin, bro. Like these southpaws present a problem for him.
Yeah,
Like
they do.
you gotta really be ready for that. And I think Morrell is a lot to deal with. But long story short, I guess we got a good fight though. Regardless of we could bitch about all that, but I know there's gonna be a hell of a fight between
You
Yeah,
feel
Benavidez
like
and
You
Morrell.
feel like Samson selling his man short, or he don't give a fuck because they both his man.
I
yeah.
think one of them get Canelo at the end of the day, and I think you make a better chance for yourself. Because where else do you take Benavidez? Like where else? What else do you get a bag from him in America with? Like,
Charlo,
mm, at 168, nah, you don't. You need a name. I mean, Charlo coming back, he gonna get the same grief Canelo getting, but I'd rather it be Canelo than Benavidez. You know what I mean? But I just don't feel like it was nowhere for Benavidez to go. And you got an in-house fight, easy to make happen. Sometime the four got to meet the road.
they don't
Like,
want him to go to 175. Them flurry punches ain't gonna work on that nigga from Canada.
that, man, that boy a savage. I hope that fight go down with Bitter BF and Bivol. I think that's gonna be a savage fight too. So we got a lot of
I
good
think
boxing
Bob
going
gonna
on.
stop that. Bob don't want that.
I mean, how old is Better BF? They're like 39. Shit, at
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
point,
Bob,
and the thing is, Better be was good, but he can lose on points, bro.
he sure
yeah,
could.
he
Yep.
can. Yeah,
Yep.
he can.
And I'm telling you, that's why I think Bob don't want it. Bob does not want that fight. He's using every excuse not to make that fight.
That nigga Bivol can hit
Mm-mm.
him with that 1-2 step back.
It's a wrap.
I think
It's
I
a
think he
wrap.
eat. I think he eat like 8 of them before he land his two, and his two gonna hurt. You feel me? I
It
think
is, but that nigga gonna be clinching for dear life, nigga, and that's clinching to the damn scorecards.
hell yeah. Y'all got Fulton beating the new A? Oh, y'all don't believe in
I
the new
do,
A?
I
I
got
do.
Foden. Yeah, I definitely got Foden. Yeah.
Okay, me too. Me
But
too.
these
Yeah.
folks telling me they said Fulton don't do his skill set is not better than the Newey skill set. I seen that shit on Twitter.
But they say
Mm.
wild stuff on Twitter all the
Yeah,
time,
I was just
man.
finna say, man, you gotta
That's,
watch that on Twitter. There's gonna be one
yeah.
fool for any comment in the world, and sometimes they just
Yeah.
saying shit just to get attention. Like they be
Yep.
making up narrative saying that we say this when nobody else said this. Like, you know what I mean? They just want some
Right.
attention. But
Right.
I don't think I don't think a new way is a hype job though. I don't
No, me
think he's
neither.
one of
Me
those.
neither.
Like, a lot of people kind of giving him a little grief now, trying to say they hyping him up. They probably is giving a little propaganda to him with the rankings, but he really is that good when I see him in the ring. Like, but if your best win a 38-year-old Donaire, you know that boy from Philly gonna bring a lot of work to you.
Right. What y'all think
Yeah.
about that drug testing with him though?
Whoa.
With in no way.
What happened? I ain't hip.
Well,
Oh yeah, he was complaining that they kept on coming to his crib,
yeah, he was like,
and then
I'm
the
tired.
fight
Like,
got
yeah,
pushed
like,
back out of nowhere.
right, exactly.
It's
Yeah, then
crazy,
he got
right?
that injury.
Shit, Fury say everybody doing drugs about that shit.
You
Hey,
know what I be
I'm a,
thinking sometimes, bro? Tell me if y'all think I'm tripping. Sometimes I be feeling like the team be helping niggas take these pads, bro. Like sometimes a fighter may not even know, but the team will fuck around and slip them some water or some shit because they know that
and,
they fighter not performing as a
hey man,
certain
that's
way.
fucked up. If my coach do that, we fighting in real life, bro. God damn, at least
Yeah,
tell me.
and it is
You
fucked
hear
up.
me?
That's fucked up.
At least tell me, bro. But you never know. Like I always said, that PED game, even beyond boxing, that's $1 billion industry, bro. Like it's
Yeah,
a drug getting made up every day. It's a counter drug getting made to counter that, and another counter to counter that. Like that shit, they got doctors working. Like that's a big game
Nigga,
right
I
there,
was
bro.
last
yeah.
year years old when I found out that you can take other drugs to mask the pads that you take in. Like I didn't even
That's an
know
industry in
it came
itself. The
down.
masking
Yeah.
drugs. That's probably a company who just focus on that. Who just trying to mask. Like you
Hey,
never
hey,
know
hey,
how deep this shit go.
hey, you remember when Ortiz fought Wilder, and he was masking the PEDs with blood pressure pills?
Yep,
He
Mm-hmm.
got caught, and I thought that was crazy as hell.
that
Man,
nigga trying to play
science
it
is
off.
crazy. These people, man, like I said, they getting bags for this shit, and these niggas are making millions on millions of dollars. So you got to know the depth of how deep that can be on all levels, from the drug and to the refs
Yeah.
to anything. Like anything that can happen
Bro,
will happen when you
nigga,
dealing
this
with that type
boxing
of
shit
shit.
so cutthroat, man. I don't know if y'all heard about that fighter Skinny Hussein who fought Manny Pacquiao.
No, I ain't
No,
here.
I
Well,
ain't heard
okay,
about that.
so y'all got to look it up, man. It's crazy because they trying to take this shit to court. So apparently, uh, Skinny Hussein fought Manny Pacquiao like in the '90s, and this guy he dropped Manny Pacquiao with like a
Oh yeah,
jab,
yeah, yeah. I did see a little bit
and
of that. Go ahead.
and the ref pulled he pulled the motherfucking Tyson Fury versus Wilder 3. You know what I'm saying? He pulled him to the corners like, you okay? You okay for Manny Pacquiao? Delayed the count long as fuck or whatever. And ultimately gave that nigga an opportunity to come back. And then Manny Pacquiao ultimately won by KO. But years later, 20 years later, the ref was getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, and he admitted he's like, yeah, I got paid, or I ain't getting paid, but he's saying he got influenced by Manny's promoters to basically help him win the fight because Manny's gonna be a big deal and he's representing Filipino and all that shit. He admitted that shit, like, yeah, and he told everybody how he did it. He said he yelled at Manny Pacquiao face, like like Jack Reeves yelled at Tyson Fury face. He said he yelled in his face to wake him up. When he was up, he pulled him to the corner, started talking to him, making sure he all right. And then he said he also he took away a point from Skinny for holding, but he really wasn't even holding. He was just clinching. And he just took a point anyway to buy time from Eddie Pacquiao. If you go watch the fight, you're going to be like, damn, what the fuck?
But
Damn.
that just like what we were saying, bro. When we was talking about the betting shit, what changes? Nothing. What you gonna
Nothing.
do? Give the people they refund back who
You
gambled and
can't.
all that old shit?
You
Right.
There's
can't.
no way,
Right.
regardless of what you uncover later. We were talking about that with the Wild and Furious. What you gonna do? Cash everybody back at the casino joint is all bad. You know that's why they can get off with a lot of shit, and there's really nothing they can do about it because more than likely it's been rare that they reverse decisions at any time. You know, most times it'd be a no contest. I've seen that a few times, but they don't be reversing
Yeah,
them
that's what they
decisions
trying to do. They trying
regardless
to
of
make
what
it
they.
so no contest. But if they do that, then niggas going to start asking for their money from 20 years ago.
They gonna
Right.
be like, nigga, please. That's exactly what they gonna say. Shit. But let me ask y'all this before I get up out of here. What's y'all opinion on Devin at 140, bro?
uh,
Y'all think he
I
good up there?
I don't
Yes,
know.
I
It depends
definitely
on who he
do.
fights.
There
I
you go.
definitely
That
do.
see me and you on the
Especially if
same page. Elaborate, brother. Let me because me and
It-
Art
to,
go
to,
back and forth about this. Go ahead.
to me, and I love Devin Haney too, but it depends on who he fights. If he fights somebody that can hit him back, because we know he's not the strongest guy. If he fights somebody that can hit him back and like Lenarius hit him, then I think he should stay away. But I'm in a way he can't stay away because he's growing
He
out of that
can't.
35. He can't stay away. But to me, it depends on the opponent. I don't think he goes up there and dominates. To be totally honest.
I think he gets off with a progress win.
Yep. Yeah, I can see
I
that.
think
I
he
can see
skates
that.
away with a progress win. I don't think that's going to be easy because I don't
No,
think
definitely.
as much as they try to make what happened with progress happen this weekend, like the narrative on him, that
Yeah.
nigga was running for his life, bro. Like, and you know, he could have closed the gap better, but that dude was running like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he really was.
Devin ain't finna be running like that. But
Nah,
I
he
do
not.
think he could skate away with a win over progress, but he does not beat Matias. Matias was gonna bring that
Yeah,
pressure, bro.
that's
Like,
exactly what I was about to say. Man, you took the word right out of my mouth. That's literally what I was about to say.
yeah. Art, you got your boy beating Matias?
Say it
Nigga,
again.
what type of question is that?
Mm, mm, mm. The fandom,
This is
the
what
fandom.
honestly, this is how I think. I feel like Devin Haney's actually be a lot better at 140 than he was at 135 due to the fact that he was already a big dude, risking, his health going down to 135. I feel like his better boxing skills is going to get him a lot of victories at 140. A fight against Matias will be real tough, man. His defense gonna be got to be on point to win a fight like that. It's not out of the realm of possibilities, but there is a big chance that he can get caught with something. It probably go out, but we'll just have to see what his chin like at 140.
And what is power like, bro?
Yeah.
You hoping that it carries up, and but if you ain't bringing no pop, you already didn't have the most respected pop at 135. So if you going up to 140, bro, there's some hard hitters up there, man.
Yeah.
Even the Gary Antoine Russells of the world, and you know people like that. It's another 140 mug too
But
that's
man,
gonna be
how
knocking
long
shit
we
out
been
there.
watching boxing though? Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez went all 12 rounds. Folks acting like Devin cannot win a 12-round decision over these dudes.
That's real. I guess when you say that, that's real. But I don't know how you
Regis
beat To
Prograis
like.
fight just went 12 rounds. You
Well,
know what
that
I'm
was
saying? Like
terrible. No,
my
that was
my, my thing
terrible.
is my thing is this. It's like with Devin Haney. It's like for some reason it turns into a who can punch the hardest, who got the knockout power
I need that
game.
whole
Like
drink.
we can't win victories by
I
the
don't think
points.
his wins are ever impressive though, like to where people are respecting it as much as you want them to. His
Shit, that's fine. I honestly still rate that. My favorite Devin Haney fight, regardless if he got hurt, was that Linares fight.
right, and that's when he did a lot of good work
He did
against
a
the older
lot of good work.
Linares. Though, see, that's what I'm saying against the older Linares, and then with this questionable
Yeah.
win with Loma, and then it's just
Man,
kind of like
it ain't questionable to me.
that's to you, but you got a nigga like
He
Roy
said I know a
Jones.
question.
That ain't.
You
Hey,
got
hey, look, y'all know who George Hackett is from the YSL show or YSM show?
I ain't here.
Nah.
Nah, he even said it, man. When he rewatched that show, he got a lot of authority and respect in this game. This guy, he even said it, man. A lot of folks just hate Devin, man. Devin went in there and worked, and he got the job done.
But Roy Jones said something different though. Like
What
it's
what
kind of
Roy Jones say? Because Roy Jones always got something to say about the Black American performers. What he say? He got to give him a rematch.
He's like, Dad went out and the door wasn't shut. I'm looking at it. He lied.
Oh shit, I got lie.
Do you want to leave it unlocked though?
Yeah, said Maul's not as confident as his brother. But yeah, man, a lot of shit going on. Why are we even talking about Devin? We talking about motherfucking Charlo versus Canelo, man, and Benavidez versus Morrell. Man, I just feel so bad for David Benavidez, bro, for real, because it's like he got put into a fucked up situation. Morrell is not no dude to just be fighting just to fight. If your mind on Canelo, your mind gonna be on Canelo, his mind gonna be on knocking your ass out. There's actually I don't see nothing that Benavidez do that's better than Morrell. What does he do better? What does he do skill wise that's better than Morrell? I don't know.
I think I think his hand speed is faster.
Hey, brothers. Hey, I got to peel out, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man.
All right, be cool, bro.
All
Yep,
right,
stay
brother.
blessed.
I think his hand speed.
His hand speed.
I think he's faster. I think his hands are faster than Morrell.
David Benavidez don't throw no jabs to me.
No,
You see,
I would say Morrell jab is stronger. Like if we just to break down every little thing, I think David Benavidez defense has laps in it sometimes. I feel like he get caught sometimes, man. I feel like he walks in there trying to attack so quick that he be flat footed when he walk in, and that's one
that
thing
1-2
Morrell
down
ain't.
the middle will have his ass knocked down just off of
I
pure
prompt
balance.
Gabriel knocked him down with a jab. I think Gavril, whatever his name is, he dropped him with a
Yeah, but
jab.
everybody's saying, oh, it's because what's his name? He wasn't his balance. He was walking in awkward, and I'm like, nigga, that's cool and all, but you can't do that against the niggas like Morrell.
Exactly. I don't want to hear that cue that earth went fire reasons. I don't want to hear them reasons. Everybody got reasons. Nah, bro. You walk in
Has
there
Morrell
flat
been
footed, you
hit
get caught, you
impressed?
get caught.
Nah, and that's gonna be a lot for Morrell though, because if he goes in there and actually beat Benavidez, folks will be looking like, damn.
I never seen him hitting press, but I do think his footwork is amazing to the point I don't think he'll be stuck in no corner. And I think that's when Benavidez do a lot of good work when he trap you somewhere. I think he'll stay on the good foot, keep that boy off with that southpaw stance. I think it might not even make it the whole fight, bro. I don't even see that going to a decision. I think that's a stoppage on somebody end. I ain't saying Benavidez for sure. I mean, real for sure gonna do it, but I really can't see that fight going on 12.
Me neither,
For
bro.
real. That's gonna be brutal. But man, hey man, all love. I'm about to get my day going too, man. But you know, I'm tapped in, bro. Keep me posted. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, stay up, bro. I'm over here just working on this artwork. But stay blessed, man.
Nah, you too. I want to see that Maria Benavidez shit, man. Post it
I
when you get
know, I
done.
know. I'm waiting on an official announcement first.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Because
right. Canelo might come
they
in
might
and
throw
save the
some
day.
Canelo might say, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, that's why I say Canelo might save the day. All right, G. Well, I'll tap in with you later.
Yep.
All right.
Everybody, y'all stay blessed, man. I'm getting out of here too. Yeah.